Welcome to the newest installment of the PPE series. We're going to be playing Paladin. In the past, I've tended to gravitate towards Warrior and Knight, the other melee classes, instead of Paladin. Paladin does have a lot going for it though. I just generally play other classes, that's all. But you guys requested me to play Paladin, so we're going to play Paladin. It's been a long time since I played Paladin, but we got a bunch of crazy new items. There's like the Doom emblem, which is the biome white from Risen Hell. And if you guys want to catch more PPE content or just more Realm content in general, I do stream on Twitch every day. Stream about 5-ish hours a day generally. So I highly advise you guys come and watch. I've had a lot of deaths recently on stream. It's been brutal. It's been so painful. Yesterday, 2 days ago, actually, I got the drop Damnation. Damnation is a very rare sword, or not sword, flail that drops from the final boss of the Spectral Penitentiary. I got my hands on it and I was so happy. I was so happy. And then a day later, I actually start to use it and I died like immediately. It's so tragic. And I've had a handful of other deaths. It's just been a rough week. It's been a real rough week. I've lost so much. Got a better sword. I'm just gonna go straight to we can't teleport to the forest yet, but we can teleport to the desert, and then right above the desert is the forest. Oh, tier 2 seal. It's enchanted too. Nice. So with this series, what's nice about Paladin is that Paladin gets a lot of really good drops from a lot of really good dungeons. So throughout the course of this series, I'll get to do some high-level dungeons, some mid-level dungeons, and no matter what, really, they're all dungeons that I really enjoy. It's not like staff classes where I have to run parasite chambers. Ugh! I hate parasite chambers. One of the most boring dungeons there is. But we got a better weapon, we got better armor. Still take a lot of damage though. But to get a tier 6 sword so early, it's really nice. Gonna make the rest of this episode breeze by, because sometimes I don't get a weapon drop for ages on a new character, and then I spend like 90% of the episode just trying to find a new weapon. That's what it was like on Bard, but the Bard was blessed. Unfortunately, Bard is gone. May he rest in peace. But we're on to bigger and better things, hopefully. So another really nice thing about Paladin is that we get HP boost for using our ability, and also since Paladin is a melee class, we just have a lot of max health. So, and that's all that really matters in Moonlights. We also have a lot of incentive to run. I'll do an Ancient Ruins, I think. Yeah, but these, I'd rather have no modifiers over those modifiers. But we're gonna have to run a lot of like shatters, a lot of everything. I tried shatters for my second real attempt past Twilight Archmage. I tried my second Forgotten King attempt. I had to solo it. That was fucking rough. You can see that. I'll probably upload it soon, but you can also go see it on Twitch. I leave all my VODs on Twitch. But these enemies are pretty good for XP too. You know, when they're not healing like crazy constantly. But from Shatters, we can gain the entire, I forget what the set's called. It's like this dark Paladin set. It's all, ooh, spooky void, We can get the entirety of that. I'm not sure how good the set is. I've never really used it. If I could get some cactus juice from these cacti, sorry. Not sure why, but when I was younger, hey, whoa, chill. When I was younger, I very quickly learned that the plural of cactus is cacti. I don't know if there was some dude out there that was like, that's probably what it was. Some people just love to be right. And so when they can pull in, they're going to do that every chance they get. I don't know if I want Wiz at all. Hold on, if I slap this on, does it do anything to my seal? No, it doesn't. Okay. This is a dead end. Yeah, fuck. Well, I also got requested to play Priest. Not playing Priest. I refuse. You guys want me to get burnt out of the game again? If you force me to play Priest, I will literally just stop playing Realm. That's how much I hate Priest. I don't like Priest. If I ever do a Priest PPE, I'm doing a rule where like I start with a Necronomicon or something that does damage, because my god do I hate Priest. Our warrior that died with Damnation though, he was looking so good. He had the whole fit to match. And I lost it in a third dimension. Of all things to die to. I died in a third dimension. I also had Mercy's Bane. It was just, I just lost so much. And I only had him for like 30 minutes. That's the thing that really sucks. Like if I got to give him a test drive for a while, that'd be great. I'd be chilling, but I didn't. I had him for like 30 minutes and then he's gone. But to put into perspective how much damage that guy was doing, my other characters, my other really good characters, bow characters do at like 18k. My samurai, which is probably my best character ever, did 24k. This isn't DPS, this is damage to the target dummies in the guild hall, which is over 5 seconds. So whatever the total number is divided by 5, that's the DPS. But in a 5-second span, the warrior did 34,000 damage. And it's just like, dude, I lost so much. And it's such a unique item too. It's so cool. Realistically, I'm not a big fan of flails. So it's not as crazy to me as losing a straitjacket. If I lost my cackling straitjacket, that's why I don't play my assassin right now. I still have a cackling straitjacket on a character, but it's almost like buying a car just for like vanity. Like I could drive it, but I'd ruin the car. You know, I'd get it all dirty and shit. That's how I feel about the cackling straitjacket. I can't lose it. If I lose it, that's the one thing I have left. That's the one thing I'm clinging on to. If I could get the seal, this guy dropped a seal. No seal. Fine. Cherry Pond, dude. See, look, this is what I'm talking about. We need more people like this. This guy is a 3-star, light blue star, new player. He's a knight, but guess what? He still has enough sense to care about fashion. Look at him. He's got that nice blue equipped. He's got gray on the shield. Actually, that might just be the default shield. Yeah, it's definitely the default shield, but he's got a great fashion sense. Oh, if you're wondering why I made a silver and blue paladin, by the way, instead of like a yellow or gold paladin, is because this weapon is blue when you attack. And so if I don't have blue accents on my character, I feel it just feels really out of place. So that's the thought process there. I don't know. I think it fits really well though. And I tried yellow dyes on this character and they all look like shit. They all look so bad. Tier 3 seal, not enchanted. What's the upside of a tier 3? Doesn't give any more dex. It costs more. I don't get the additional attack. And it gives me plus 10 health. No, I think I'll pass actually. Because of the enchantment system, it is sometimes better to have worse tiered items over better tiered items. Got better armor. Right, let's head into the Haunted Hollows. The horse there. Haas. On Paladin, we have reason to run just about every dungeon. Like Candylands, Haunted Cemeteries, Abyss of Demons. There's just such a wide variety of dungeons to get loot from. But the best ones are late game dungeons. So I do want to emphasize doing late game dungeons. Eventually, I'm not going to kill that horse actually. You know what? I've had a change of heart. It does feel really good though to just hop on a character and just start immediately beating the shit out of everything. Like I feel like I'm doing a ton of damage. It's great. This guy's at a Legion. We'll do the Legion. Oh, it just started. Oh no. We could get really good drops from this. They don't drop equipment at a very high frequency, but if they drop anything that we can use, it'll be a massive upgrade. Also, I don't know if you guys knew this. These guys can drop unbound rings. Isn't that crazy? We have transcendent rings now, but unbound rings are still amazing. Transcendent rings, though, they are in a tier of their own because... So if you get an enchanted transcendent ring, normally the other rings, like UBHP, for example, you can upgrade that to a tier 3 enchantment. Transcendent rings, you can upgrade to a tier 4 enchantment. So they are unique in that regard. These things can drop greater health pots. What the hell? Okay. Sure. Didn't know that. No, don't drag them. Don't drag them out. People always do this. They always drag these bosses outside of the arena. And if you do that, they go invincible and then they just start back up where they left off. Boom. Please don't be just pots. Oh! Yes! Okay, wow, that's big. That's really big. For a handful of reasons, but the main one that's big is because we can run abysses. Abysses will be really good for maxing def and vit, and maybe even get a demon blade, you know, if the game's feeling up to it. Oh, it's so weird. This flail feels like it attacks so fast because Damnation, the weapon I had on my warrior, has a 20% attack rate. So to go from 20% to 50%, that's a big jump. Magic Woods, no. So for dex and speed, I want to do almost strictly D-Docs. If I could get a Cutlass, that'd be great. I don't know how good the pirate set is that drops there. Something I'd have to look into. Maybe I might want the armor though. We'll see. But I think I want to spend lots of my time in Risen Hell. Risen Hell and maybe the Shipwreck Cove too. If we get a Moonlight here, I'll do it. If that Mantis drops a Moonlight, I will do the Moonlight. We'll see. Is the Paladin PPE gonna be over. Episode 1. What is this? Skin Hunter? Souvenir. Oh! Souvenir 4. Or Souvenir 2, but it quadruples. That's what I meant. So, Souvenir quadruples your chance of boss dropping an iconic reward. I've been told this only works for the final boss. And that would make sense to me. But if anyone thinks otherwise, let me know in the comments. The Mantis did not drop it. Thank God. Thank God. I miss my warrior. Oh, here we go. We got an Abyss. That warrior, just for the record, could get up to 111 attack. And that is without a relative attack enchant. He probably could get 120 on an item that does 1,000 to 1,200 damage. Do you realize just how much damage that is? I was one-shotting veteran biome enemies. Like, it was just crazy. Oh yeah, Paladin can drink 30 death pots. Oh, I forgot about that. It usually ends up that Warrior has more defense than Paladin though. Because Warrior on his helm gets defense. Paladins do not get defense on their seal, though they can drink 5 extra pots. Usually Warrior gets like upwards of plus 10 def on his ability. And I guess I'm potentially an affiliate on Twitch now, or I gotta apply for it or something. I don't know, I gotta look into that later. That might be exciting. All right, we made it to the boss. Didn't find any treasure rooms along the way. Honestly thought we would. There was 2 instances I thought we came across a treasure room. But nope. I am really looking forward to the rest of this series though. There's much to come. So much to come. We got halls, we got shatters, we got spectral penitentiaries, we got moonlight villages, we got everything on its way. Oh, mystery pot, I'll take that, nice. Oh, what the fuck? Brother, you only give me a vid pot? That's such a slap in the dick. What is this? Oh, give me a moonlight. Ow. Ow. Oh, a health ring for when we do moonlights. I know I shit on health rings. The only time I use a health ring, if any, is when I'm doing moonlights. Okay? That's it. Because every other stat is essentially neglected in that dungeon. There's one stat that everybody knows reigns supreme in moonlights, and that stat is health. So there was another mantis here. Let's see. Moonlight? No moonlight. Okay. Well, in that case, I think I should get the hell out of veteran biomes for now. It is really nice that flails can pierce. Because enemies in the dead church, there's just so many enemies to shoot through. There's so many trash mobs. Puppet? No. Puppet is not on the list. We got no reason to do puppets. I got no reason to be in the Sprite Forest. I'm just chilling here. I don't know why I'm here. I'm lost. I've wandered here. I'm a nomad. Ow! This tree hurts. I will best you, tree. There we go. Yeah, usually you get 2 pots from the Elder Sprite trees. So, I think they're worth it. Oh! Another abyss. Here we go. Imagine we get a D-Blade on the first episode. That'll be 2 series in a row where we get a white bag in the first episode. Dude, that bard was just... He was blessed from the start. I threw it all away. How did the bard die? I don't recall. I think my body and mind does this thing where I just immediately put up a trauma blocker. So it makes it hard for me to recall these tragic moments. I think it's good though. I think if I didn't have that trauma blocker, I think I'd be a much, much sadder person. Because this game puts me through a lot. A lot. Especially this week. Oh my god. Well, this is why the flail is so good. Because we can, when we have damaging, we can one-shot these enemies. And if you're one-shotting the minions in Abyss, they don't even have a chance to attack. There's weapons where you'll shoot like 4 shots and technically it will one-shot, right? But it takes a second for those 4 shots to register. Whereas with 1 shot, it's instant. So because it takes time to register, the enemies have time to get an attack off, while the 1 main shot, they do not. Boss time. On this Paladin, I just feel like I can bust through anything. I'm just beating the shit out of everything in my path. There's a lot of shots I'm taking I don't have to worry so much about. Dodging, he says, at 200 HP. You need to go. You need to leave me the fuck alone, buddy. Buddy, old pal of mine. D-Blade? Eh? No. Ooh, double vit though, and a death pot. Very generous. See, we love guaranteed stat pot modifier because what it really translates to is get an additional guaranteed pot. You still get your normal loot on top of the guaranteed pot, so you end up getting more loot than you originally could have. It's a great mod. All right, well, anyways, that is going to do it for the Paladin, for this episode at least. But like I said, I'm very excited for the rest of the series. I really hope this character goes a long ways because Paladin is a fun class. I haven't played it in a long time, but it is a fun class. All right, well, anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to let me know in the comments. If it's day for you, have a good day. If it's night, have a good night. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.